In many parts of the country, processions and mass rallies have characterized the campaigns, which started on Monday, in total contravention of the strict guidelines for prevention of COVID-19. The amended standard operating procedures by the Minister of Health allow gatherings of up to 200 people, up from initial 70, with the recommendation that meetings should take place in open spaces, with the provision of hand-washing facilities, and all in attendance should wear face masks.
The national picture remains generalized across the country, with spikes in the districts of Kiryandongo and Chikube, while the major transmission remains in Kampala metropolitan area, West Nile, Elgon and Karamoja regions, which are the main hotspots.
Adherence to the guideline has proven to be a tall order.
I don't see candidates and their supporters adhering to the standard operating procedures that have been put in place. And we actually warned of this possibility that given the oomph, given the excitement, given the energy that is associated with elections and specifically campaigns, it might actually be hard to adhere.
The National Resistance Movement presidential candidate Yoweri Museveni has remained committed to the guidelines, with only a limited number of party leaders at the districts attending his campaign meetings, which are complemented by media talk shows. However, outside the grounds of the regulated NRM campaign meetings, it's a frenzy of activity, with processions at the respective campaign areas.
Definitely, I was part of the meeting. I was not able to see. But you can also know that we are operating in a very abnormal time. We are operating in a time of the global pandemic of COVID, where our own government has been credited under the leadership of the NRM, globally and continentally. It is important that even our head of state is walking the talk.
In spite of the shortcomings on the NRM side too, senior leaders in government and the party have not shied away from blasting opponents for drawing crowds during the campaigns.
I also want Electoral Commission, if they see somebody, a candidate, if they see a candidate, even if it's me, breaking the guidelines, let them be deregistered. As simple as that. In order to protect our lives. Yes. If the Electoral Commission comes out and they register one or two, others will say, because that's the only way.
Now, the Electoral Commission has threatened to summon those flouting the campaign guidelines amidst an increase in COVID-19 cases, which now stand at 14,704 with 133 deaths.
Sending out a reminder and then a warning as well, because we need to caution and at the same time warn that a non-compliance with the electoral campaign guidelines will attract consequences. We will call you off your campaign trail.
Security agencies have taken a step back in many cases. How then should the guidelines be enforced?
The security agencies need to strike a healthy balance between actually enforcing public order and ensuring professionalism. I think the two are not mutually exclusive. You can enforce public order, you can manage public order, but at the same time be professional, remain respectful to both the candidates and their supporters.
The COVID-19 district task forces are expected to continue to provide guidance to the candidates. Jackson Onyango.